Yo, what's up, good people? It's your boy RGG, a regular gun guy. Welcome to my YouTube channel, where I bring you gun content that everybody can relate to. If this is your first time here and you enjoy this video, leave me a thumbs up and hit that sub button. If you're returning to the channel, I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. Now, as you probably already know from the title of this video, I'm pissed. So today we talking about this Bersa M2XI 2011. Shout out to Bersa. I probably got them right around 2000, maybe a little bit more. What's the purpose of us having these guns if we ain't gonna shoot them? I really wanted to get this thing out and keep shooting it and keep running it to see how I really felt about it. And to be quite honest, I'm pissed. I'm mad because people sleep on this gun, man. That's why I'm mad. The 2011 market has been flooded. In context, you know, when you start talking about budget realm 2011s, I think a lot of people is sleep on the Bersa, you know, for various reasons that I'll get into as we, you know, go through this video. I like shooting so much, so you know I'm finna shoot a little bit. I'd rather shoot than talk, to be honest. See what nice. Bersa is not a bad company by no means. They've been making guns for a long time. I don't work for Bersa. They did send me this gun, but I don't work for them. You know, I wanted to check this gun out like anybody else because it looks really good. I mean, that's first and foremost. I love this chrome model. It comes in black as well. And when I first got it, I didn't know what to expect, because when you listen to people, you know, across the internet, you're going to get a lot of mixed signals, a lot of mixed reviews on most guns. And this was no different, right? So you would hear guys, oh man, it's Bersa and such made the grip module, and it's got the same lower as this gun, and they didn't do this with it, they didn't do that. I don't know. Most people don't even care about all of that. And I'm part of most people. I don't care who made what, how they did it, what guy did this, or who they got the slide from, or the what side the trigger. If the gun run, I might have had maybe 1 or 2 malfunctions with this gun, all, you know, up to the amount of rounds that I have through it. This gun has been extremely reliable. Sometimes it don't lock open, but sometimes that happens with all of my 2011s. Every single one that I own, and I have well over 10, and sometimes they just don't lock open for various reasons. So I don't hold that against it. I do have a couple of gripes with this gun that I'll talk about. That. So before I keep going, I got a few people that I need to shout out. Video, it's very important for helping me even be able to make this video happen. First, I want to shout out the Gun Food for supplying the ammo for this video and many others. So you can check out thegunfood.com. I appreciate them for doing that. They always got some great deals on ammo, so you can always go check them out. I also need to shout out Optics Planet for supplying the Streamlight that's on here, the LR 1HL that's on here. I go to Optics Planet for pretty much all my accessories, or definitely a lot of them. And then O-Sight for providing the optic on here, the O-Sight SC. So I appreciate those guys for helping out and supporting the channel like they do. Oh, I almost forgot. Checkmate magazine. This is the flush fitting 19 round magazine from Checkmate. I love Checkmate, man. Shout out to them. They're a big supporter of not only this channel, but my annual event, a regular meetup as well. So thank you to Checkmate magazines. I'm gonna shoot a little group here. I'm gonna shoot a 10-yard group with this Bersa, and see, you know, just to show you guys kind of the accuracy. Let's walk down. Let's walk down here and see what we got. Here we go. You take a look at that. That is a really nice group. Like I say, man, I've been impressed with it since I've had it, but I didn't want to get too carried away. I just be feeling like, you know, give it some time. And it was one of those that I just wanted to give some time. I like it though. I don't like the small footprint. Like, the dot is fine, but man, it's a big gun. I want a big dot on that joint, man. But other than that, I think like everything else is pretty cool. The trigger is good. I'll show the trigger again. Like I said, I'll show the trigger in a few. Even though I showed it in the last video, I'll show it in this one for those that didn't see the last video. But I think people are really... this thing all day. Slide smooth. Show you guys the trigger if you didn't see the last video. So here's the... I mean, that's pretty much what take up it is. I think I talked about this where I don't like the wiggle, that little wiggle, but break. So one of the complaints that I had concerning the trigger is that I didn't feel like it went to the reset as smooth as it should. However, when I'm actually shooting it, feels amazing. So when I shoot it, it feels fine. It's just when I'm dry firing and testing the trigger out, you know, it's weird. And again, I'm not a gunsmith. My buddy said I'm a gun Jones. I don't work on guns. I don't fix them. I don't really do all of that. You know, I could break them down and clean them really good and take care of minor stuff. But for me to tell you why that is, I don't know. All I know is that when I'm shooting this thing, it's impressive. Some people would complain, like I've heard people talk about the grip module, you know, because it is a polymer grip module. But see, again, that's a preference thing, right? I always talk about SPO, subjective preference opinion. This is not a bad grip module to me, could be better, but changing out a grip module on a gun at this price, you know, not the biggest deal in the world if that's something that you're into. But I'm talking about for the average individual who's still trying to decide on should they spend, you know, what 2011 they should spend money on, or they want to stay on a budget, or in the 2011 world, this is considered budget. To me, overall, none of these, when you start going over $1,000, that's not budget anymore, you know, just depending on where your money's sitting. But so that's kind of my goal, is to tell you guys that when it comes to some options out there, this one is solid. So at the end of the day, man, the Bersa M2 XI, the gun looks good. I mean, I think we can all agree on that, right? It's a very good looking gun, especially the stainless version, in my personal opinion. It has whatever features that you would look for in a 2011, but I wish they would have at least included some type of R plate for it. I don't know if there's a plate coming or available now at the time of this video. If you know something, don't leave it in the comments for it. If you own this gun, man, leave a comment and tell me what experience you have with it. If you've never heard of it, tell me that too, because I think a lot of people are sleeping. And now after 2,000 rounds, I mean, I think it's a viable option in that 2011 realm, you know, with all the guns that's kind of in its class. Bersa, you gotta yell a little louder, because I don't think they hear you out there. This is a solid firearm, man. In my personal opinion, this is a very solid firearm. So I just wanted to bring that back to you. I'm pissed because people don't know about it. Do me a favor, stay solid, free. Defend what you love.